We want to be those people who help change their country.
I want people never to forget who they are from their historical backgrounds to their cultural heritage.
Local can be great, local can be of value, local can be exceptional, local can be well done.
If there is one thing that truly brings people together, it is food, and maybe beer and love, but mostly good food. To make the cut as a chef in the culinary world, you need to sharpen your creativity, experiment more, and arm your fingertips with thousands of cuisines. In Kampala, we find a freelance chef who has fused his appetite for food and IT to create a recipe for a delicious Facebook page, which is stirring a buzz in town.
Cooking brings out the passion, it unleashes the love for food, because I believe everyone, like different cultures, religions, being political affiliations, everybody loves food. So that's one of the things that keep me pushing and loving to cook. My name is Nyanzi Kenneth. I'm a freelance chef. We used to have parties at home, like friends when we visit. So in the process of making meals, I was so much into it until a time came, then I realized actually I have the potential of doing something unique out of creativity. So that calling kept me going towards the food, like making food, sharing the food.
After graduating from Nkumba University with an IT degree, Kenneth, like most Ugandan youths, did not find formal employment. It is then that he decided to apply his IT skills to appease his childhood calling.
I chose to take this direction of the freelance cooking because our community and everything going on right now in the country, there are no jobs. So I didn't stop thinking. I thought about something I did like a professional, and that was IT. And there's this thing I love, which is food. And I thought of how do I get these two things together. I happened to open up a page on Facebook called Nyanzi's Kitchen, where I share my passion for food with everyone on social media. And that's how I've incorporated my IT skills, because I do manage this page personally.
So how does it work?
I go to the market, I buy foodstuffs, go to the supermarket if need be. I go to the kitchen, do preparations, sit on a laptop, share with my followers. And in those shares I do, when I share the recipes, some really want to, get to understand more about the recipes. So that's how I happen to do the engagement. I get business through that, because now people, at least I know a few people in Kampala who love food like I do. They know about me. They know about Nyanzi's Kitchen.
Nyanzi's Kitchen has garnered a huge following and cemented a fan base of foodies from all over Uganda. Kenneth owes it all to the internet.
The potentials we can get from using the internet, besides just social media or sending a text to someone. But like my first post, when I opened up the page, I got about 1,000 people who saw my post and a few likes. But I was very happy that I posted something and 1,000 people actually happened to see my post. Like then, but right now when I look at engagement on my page, for my last post, I have an engagement of about 37,000, and all that has come through the power of internet.
The constant detailed online engagements with the fans are starting to win the hearts of many.
So many people like post food, but then they don't show you how it's prepared. So you see a nice meal, but you don't know how you can do it at home. But when you go to his page and watch the kind of things he does, and he takes you through a step-by-step process of how you can prepare from your food, and even breaks down the ingredients. And these are the usual things we find every day, probably things everyone uses. So I think that is something I can give him credit for.
This is what I do like every Saturday. Like I do something out of the creativity, like in the kitchen. And basically right now I'm trying to do a filling for a sandwich, and this could be had like for breakfast, and it's really filling because everybody knows like breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So you gotta go hard and heavy breakfast will take you through the day very healthy. So this is the sandwich filling. Yeah, I did some ground like minced meat, I put some vegetables, and my niece here, Laura, will be helping me with the cheese, and you could put in the cheese. Yeah, this is grated cheese, you could look. So basically this helps it to bond together because I don't want my minced meat to, crumble around. So the cheese helps it to get it together.
When it comes to his cooking, rules are followed with a pinch of salt. Kenneth likes to explore cuisines from all over the world while giving them a personal twist. With the local markets bursting at the seams, he is spoilt rotten for choice.
I love cooking everything. Anything a man can eat, I love cooking everything, basically. And about my stuff I use, Uganda is still blessed. All the markets around us happen to be having this fresh produce. Because every day where I live, it's market day. So about what to do comes always, on when passion kicks in. It's when that thing comes, it's when I think about what I should cook. And on that day, it's my favorite meal to cook.
It is this spontaneity and the ability to interpret different cuisines and presenting them locally that has made Nyanzi's kitchen relatable with Ugandans. His secret recipe? Well, keeping it simple.
The difference in me, I keep my initial thing about cooking, make things simple. Like not just for me, even for the person I'm going to share with the recipe. The ingredients I use are all ready available in markets in Kampala and outside Kampala. Because I have followers even outside Kampala. I try to make them as simple as possible. Call them the names everyone know.
Food is everything to us. People love food. Every person, when you eat a good meal, there's something that you feel inside that you can't explain. When you see good food, there's a sense that just, blushes inside you. So that is the beauty about food. And when you work with someone that not only loves cooking, but enjoys the entire process of cooking, like preparing the meal right from scratch, giving you ideas, preparing it until it's ready and on the plate. That is someone I would really love to work with, and I've worked with him and I've enjoyed working with him, and I think I'll be working with him for a very long time.
Well, foodies, this is the moment we've been waiting for all along. It has been quite a busy day today because I made different meals at the same time. Yeah, this is our vegetable rice, and the glittery you see on it, that's the ghee. The green you see in it, that's the French beans, and of course the carrots, which are orange. And this is plain yogurt. We have a ready mango and a very ready banana. Put together, it looks so creamy, it looks so delicious. Basically, that's what happens in Nyanzi's kitchen every weekend. This is what goes down, the hardships, the simple thing, the fun. Basically, I don't look at the bad part, but the fun and passion, the satisfaction I get in doing good meals, it's so amazing. And if you can do this, I can do it for you.
From an unemployed youth with an IT degree, Kenneth defied the odds and chased his dreams in the kitchen. He is now a household name who is planning to enroll in a culinary school. For now, though, he will continue to spice up your taste buds one recipe at a time.
I want to explore food. I want to do new things. I want a restaurant whereby actually you talk to a client, how do you want this? Because sometimes you go in a restaurant, you get what they can do. They've done for years. There's no thing whereby someone wants to do, something different. because food is all about exploring, it's very huge when you cook a meal. It would, change your life.